AmaZulu royal family confirming tonight the passing of Princess Thembi Zulu-Ndlovu. The princess was the sister to the late AmaZulu King Zulu, who passed last year. She was among senior family members who attended King Zulu's traditional wedding ceremony in Newcastle just last weekend. Let's talk more about this. We're joined tonight by AmaZulu royal families, Prince Mbonisi Zulu. Good to have you on the program, Prince Mbonisi. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Firstly, our condolences to you and the family. We're sorry to hear of your loss tonight. What happened to the princess?
Good evening to the viewers, and thanks for giving us the opportunity to talk about the loss, the greatest and the greatest princess, because to us, she played a prominent role. Princess Thembi passed away this afternoon. The only information that I have at the moment, I'm leaving for tomorrow morning to go to Newcastle and get that I can view with most of us. She has been a great loss to us,
and
to the nation. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm still listening, so please continue.
Well, what I'm trying to say to you, it's a great loss because there are so many things that we can talk about. Her loss to us and to the nation.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hurting to say and listen to me talking about my sister. Because when the king passed away, the late King Zulu King, the king was born in 1948. So they grew up together, sharing a lot of things with her and the late King Zulu King. So for me, to the nation, I'm trying to connect with you. They know her, loving, caring. There's no one that can replace her life.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned and you refer to Princess Thembi as the greatest princess. When she was seen last weekend at Umembeso for King Zulu, a lot of people were hopeful that her presence signaled that relations were getting better in the royal family, even though there is still the issue of the succession battle, which is not settled. What does her passing mean then for reconciliation among the royal household?
What I can say to you, we are a big family. Prince Zulu, my understanding was that he informed her to say there's a ceremony because she was staying in Newcastle. So what I can try and say to you, she honored that visit. But that doesn't mean that we are not family. If people can understand the surroundings, he talks about who is who. We adore and will remind ourselves to say, we're family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've answered you correctly.
If I can ask it differently, Prince Mbonisi,
yes.
And I know this is in the initial hours since the passing of Princess Thembi, do you think in these early hours that perhaps her passing offers an opportunity, as you're saying, that you are all family? Do you think that her passing offers an opportunity then for the two sides to come together and move past the issues, especially around the fight around succession?
You know, there's no need for us to be brought together because we are a family. Mm. We meet now and again. But to answer you, if I'm correct, that's what we want because the kings before us. Princess Thembi, she was born very closely with the late King Zwelithini. We would share a lot of things that we didn't even know while she was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put aside differences and concentrate on building this great nation. But what I will try and say to you, we'll issue a statement and nullify to the whole world how great she was.
Did the princess still want you and the other side of the family to indeed proceed with the court case challenging the legitimacy of the heir apparent, King Mbonisi Zulu, essentially, who's going to be coronated now in just over a month, as per the announcement, confirmation by government?
You know, the history will tell us the kings before us will tell you that we didn't give the world that is how we operate. There are internal matters, if I can tell you. Because if you may record, the late King Zwelithini, he had so many kids. We cannot say to the world, this is how we feel. We need to sit down as a family. As a family. So, anything that will help him to the nation will affect the royal family.
Mm-hmm. I'm told, Sir Prince Mbonisi, that there's due to be a meeting of the family that will discuss, well, this was pre-planned as I understand it, that was meant to discuss the way forward for the royal household and AmaZulu more broadly as a nation. That is due to happen tomorrow, if I've got the detail right. Will you be attending? And if indeed you will be, what message, what position will you be taking there?
I've just said to you, really, because this has been a sad news to us. Late this evening, we only learned that Princess Thembi has passed away. How on earth can you engage myself? I'm talking about myself and other members of the royal family to attend a meeting. I'll excuse myself. But I haven't received any invitation to that meeting. This is a serious matter to the Zulu royal family, to the nation. I don't know how can I express myself. I don't know if that is going to happen to us.
So as things stand, you said you've not received an invitation to the meeting tomorrow, which we're told is due to happen. You are also, as you're saying, still in the very initial hours of mourning the passing of your sister, Princess Thembi. And as you reflect on her life then, you've called her the greatest princess. You've spoken about the fact that despite the succession battle, you are all still family. What would be, do you think, given where you are as the royal family of AmaZulu, the greatest tribute to the princess?
My advice, personally, would go out to the members of houses of the royal family to say, let us respect, because I'm not sure who's going to be there, and I'm not going to be there. But that doesn't mean one had to not go there.
A final one then, sir, if you can, at this point, again, given that this is still it's an awful time for you and the rest of the family indeed. Do you know yet at this point if the court case will continue?
That's a court matter. I can't speak or say anything with regards to what is going to happen. Because when things are handled in court, my advice will be, I can't talk on behalf of them. As the family, we feel we should listen and wait for recommendations, because we don't intend to say there won't be any differences. Any other families.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, please.
No, understandably, sir. We will actually leave you now. Thank you so much for making time to speak to us as you digest this sad news for you and the family. Prince Mbonisi Zulu, our condolences once more to you and the broader royal family on the passing tonight of Princess Thembi. Thank you once more for your time, sir.